Welcome, welcome, welcome to your breath, to your body, to your needs. Take a breath and allow that in as we explore two requests, one being health and well-being, another is play and low-key celebration. Health and well-being, first of all, I'm not trying to curate your experience. I want you to be open to your own experience. What does health and well-being mean to you? When we feel truly healthy and our being is well. When being here feels well to me. And one of my favorite teachers in the world, besides those birds that are chiming in on what their opinion is as well, I'm listening to them and I'm trying to listen to myself as well. And my teacher who said, health doesn't mean not dying. Health means living your life as you were meant to live it. And it's kind of paraphrasing what he says. He's a Taoist priest going back 1888 generations, and my acupuncture teacher. And he's like, when you approach a patient, when you approach yourself, you really have to ask the person, what does it mean to you to be healthy? And so many people associate health and well-being with not dying, which makes sense to me because, really, I don't know anybody that really wants to die unless they're really having a bad day. And what does it mean to be healthy? What am I pointing to when I say that? Is well-being peace? Is health not feeling physically ill? So ask yourself that. What does health and well-being mean to you? I think it's different probably for everybody. Part of the nature of human beings is that at one point they die. Sickness, old age, and death are our greatest teachers because they remind us of the present moment. They remind us that we're not going to be here forever, that we're impermanent, that we do eventually transition from this body that is impermanent and permanent at the same time, permanent in that it transforms into another state. So I don't know what it means to die because I'm not dead yet. And I do know what it means to live. I do know what it means to be healthy for me. And it means being connected to my power, and my power is my equanimity. And that's just what comes up for me in this moment, because it's just really alive for me how important it is to hold myself in this space with all living beings. And to take care of my health, for sure. I do the things that I believe that will take care of my body. And if I'm not doing them, I really ask myself, why is it that I'm not taking care of my body right now? When I'm not sleeping, when I'm not eating, when I'm not exercising, when I'm not meditating, when I'm not whatever it is. So what am I want to do to encourage the healthiness of my body? Is I want to sleep, I want to have connections with other people. Hugs are part of how I feed myself. Cooking food for other people is how I express love to many people. For me, that's involved in my own personal vision and experience of health and well-being. don't know what it means for you. And I do know that play is a need as well, and often comes with humor for me. It does for a lot of my friends. I'm happy about that we share this love of humor and play. And again, it's going to be different for everybody. Some people consider play board games, others frisbee, others like making jokes. That apparently, yeah, I know a lot of people that their idea of play is making jokes. Um, and and it's different. How does it feel in your body to play? It's actually for me, the energy comes up in my body when I connect with the need for play. Like starts in my belly and it kind of moves up to my chest. There's an openness, there's a trust that the people that I'm playing with we have a similar idea of what's playing fair might look like. And if we don't, we check in with each other. What does play look like for you in this moment? Low-key celebration for me is celebrating life's little victories. It doesn't necessarily mean a New Year's Eve party with like streamers and champagne and like people screaming and getting drunk. That's a way of celebrating, and I'm not saying it's good or bad. And I think of low-key celebration as this celebrating the beautiful moments in life when we feel alive, when we notice that, oh, there's a mourning here, there's a loss, and there's a celebration as well. When I can connect to them both, and I can allow them both to be there, because if there's one, there's going to be another. If there's loss, there's going to be celebration. It's part of the deal. It's part of being alive that you will die eventually. At least your physical body, your actions will stay here. That's a belief system for me. What I create in the world stays in the world in all the people that touch and know me. And that's me. That's just a belief, the world according to Barbara. And how does celebration live in your body? When you think of low-key celebration, what comes up? When you think of play, when you remembering times that you had play, and it seemed like there was a mutual play involved with others, or you just played with yourself, you know, that is a form of play, and it's perfectly valid. And I do that quite a bit as well. So stay with that, enjoy the birds, they have a lot of wisdom to share. I sense a lot of play, either that or there's a lot of action going on, a little bit of love play maybe. Yeah, so stay with that. Stay with that. What is it in your body for these, supposedly very different needs? They seem to me, in some ways, in this moment, they seem really similar. Much love, much appreciation for you showing up. Thank you.